Guys, it's me again. I know I just won't stop. I'm back again, folks. N'Golo Kante of this YouTube thing. Back. Yeah, Klopp, from the very minute that Oxlade signed for Liverpool, he's been very coy on where he'll play him. I know if you're an Arsenal fan and you followed Ox's career, is very much at Arsenal. Where is he going to play? Is he a winger? Of recent, is he a fullback? Is he centre mid? What is he going to do? This, that, and third. And there was a whole big thing of leaving. What you heard was it's time to play centre mid, it's this, that, and the third. And Klopp's been very coy on that. He's talked up his chances of centre mid. Personally, I believe he can play. He can learn how to play centre mid. He can play centre mid. He needs to learn the other aspects of centre mid, not losing it in key areas. The less glamorous side of being a centre mid, being disciplined, not venturing forward, things like that. That can all come with age. He's talked up his chances of playing there, but he's also talked up his chances of playing at fullback and playing as a wide man. He said he's played against when he played against Liverpool. He played for Arsenal. He played like a Liverpool player. He said he's seen him play at fullback, centre mid, and obviously as a wide man. So yeah. And I agree with what he said to a degree. He said if you're basically, I think he's looking at it from a German perspective. I mean, you look at Schweinsteiger, who's played on the flanks and excelled in the middle. Philipp Lahm, that's played as a fullback and played as a centre mid. Muller, who plays everywhere. Ozil can play as a wide man or as a 10 role. And if you want to be picky, really, in centre mid, Kimmich of recent, you're seeing him. Draxler can play a number of centre mid roles. A lot of their players can play a lot of roles, and not just a jack of all trades thing. Play it competently and excel, and actually understand the role and excel in the role. If you want to be picky, you can. I'm pretty sure you can play Toni Kroos as a 10 and play him where he's currently playing now. So he's probably looking at it from a German perspective. If you're a good player, you can excel everywhere. Yes, you will get games at centre mid. You will use your versatility as a wide man, especially as Liverpool players, aggressive as a high press. Ox fixed the billing. Obviously, you might be used like I believe he's being used against Leicester currently playing. He'll be used as a winger. You've seen him come off the bench and play as a fullback briefly, if I'm not mistaken, for Liverpool. You've seen him come off the bench and play centre mid. So he's talked up his chances. He said he'll play him everywhere, basically. He's been very coy, and I don't blame him. I do believe that to a degree. I also believe that, don't get me wrong, I believe you need to be a master of a position and have a defined role and what you bring. But I also share Klopp's opinion that if you're a good player, you should be able to excel everywhere and be intelligent, especially if we look at it from his nationality and a German perspective, because they're efficient. It doesn't matter where you play. A lot of these players, they excel there. They understand the role. They're still making lovely runs. Even if you look at Liverpool's current players, if you want to be real technical, he's played Emre Can all over the place. Gomez is versatile. He's talked up. People have talked up chances of Trent Arnold's versatility. Obviously, it's slightly different, but Mane's played through the middle rather than as a wide man. Firmino's played everywhere across the 5 positions. Coutinho, you've seen him being playing as an 8 last year and things like that. So everyone will play everywhere. You always see Liverpool interchanging, pressing high and things like that. So I think Ox will take to it because he's been doing the interchanging thing at Arsenal. Obviously, they play differently. It's more high press and things like that. And I think, I'm not a doctor, but you look at Ox, when he does sprint a lot, you do see him pull up and things like that. He's probably going to have to ease his way in, but I'm not a doctor, and they've probably assessed that already. They've probably got however many departments for that. I think Ox will thrive at Liverpool, to be honest with you. I mean, I could, if I was Klopp, yes, I would use him as a wide man. You've seen him play even as a left back for Arsenal. So if I'm looking at it on the basis that Moreno, who you guys know, I think's a bit suspect. If I needed to a couple games play Ox there and I had the option and the luxury of it, I'm gonna do it because that's what he owes to him. Klopp, that's how Klopp probably looks at it. And if you're looking at it over 38 games plus, because they got the champs and things like that, and you're looking at your squad, if this happens, if that happens, who can I play where, what can I do with my options? Ox is one of them players you're gonna earmark for playing all about the place. Ox should relish it because yes, you want to play centre mid and things like that, but ultimately you want to be on the pitch playing games. And yeah, man, nothing can replace playing in 90 minutes and things like that, and you might just have to take the rough with the smooth in that regard. So guys, the Ludicoon, I'm signing out. Just a quick vid. Thank you for watching. I'm very tired. Guys, I'm out.